Okay, welcome. So today I want to talk about a rain trap, what rain trap is, and what you can do on top of rain trap. So for this particular video, our guildmate or my guildmate Quick actually has been working on his Gryphon, which now is maxed. So he can actually pull all of his troops, whatever he's got out with 5-6 different armies within 6 seconds when Gryphon is maxed out. So this particular video we're actually filming for at KVK. I recorded it during KVK. This was one of our first encounter with the different kingdom, and previously he's already gone around and put away his front line into different camps around kingdom, or you can actually also garrison it into different castles. But what he did was he actually put it far away within the kingdom, so it doesn't show the troops coming back from close by location. And the point of this particular one is what he's going to do is when the rally marches, or right before the rally marches, he's going to pull the Gryphon and bring all his troops back, which are his front line. So when they scout him, what it's going to look like is he's going to actually have a comp of two different troop type, in this case range and cav, and maybe a little bit of infantry, which is insignificant for them to do anything. So when an attacker or rallier sees range and cav comp, what they're going to do is they're usually going to, 90% of the time, they're going to send range rally. And him, by staying in infantry front line or infantry phalanx, when he pulls in all of his infantry front line, which are T4s, along with the rain that we're about to give him with about a minute left in the rally, that's going to make him very strong front line of T4 in the front, going against range rally, if that makes sense. So he is classically a rain trap. Usually don't have anything as your front line, and you get your front line by getting rain from your guildmates. But on top of this, what he added was an element of Gryphon. So on top of the rain, about a million T4 troops that's getting rain to him, he's going to actually pull back in probably about over 2 million or close to 2 million T4's infantry. So that makes it about 3 million T4s that's going to go against their range rally. Okay, so few things that can go wrong with rain traps or your Gryphon traps. What can potentially happen is, if the rally lead is smart enough and they have the bucks for it, then basically what they can do, they know the Gryphon takes 6 seconds to get in. What they can actually do is they can carpet it and speed up the rally to hit the target before 6 seconds, which can be detrimental to the trap itself if it's depending on Gryphon only. Right, which goes for same thing with Gryphon traps too. Gryphon traps at max, it brings in all your troops within 6 seconds. Now the key thing, a lot of people would not use this for some reason, but you know, the easiest way to spot a Gryphon trap is a lot of RSS out there, right? It's got like billions of RSS and whatnot. See, when you suspect a Gryphon trap out there, what people need to realize is, if you send in 5-6 marches and they pull the Gryphon on you, you're going to get so many reds. And so ideally, if you want to bust up a Gryphon trap, what a guild should do is, as soon as you expect a Gryphon trap, set a rally on that Gryphon trap, right? So when you send 2.3 million marches, even when the Gryphon pulls, it's still going to burn, and your entire participant of that rally is going to get the RSS. And if you can just do that, bunch of guilds or a bunch of people come in and just rally the heck out of that Gryphon trap. That Gryphon trap actually has to either shield up or the jig is up. Basically, they know you're a Gryphon trap, and if they're rallying you, there's nothing you can do with the Gryphon pull, because you pull 2 million troops in on a Gryphon trap and you're fighting against a rally, you're definitely going to see so many reds. So that's a way to keep the Gryphon from happening if you suspect a Gryphon trap. So anyway, so this particular one here, we have a rain trap with Gryphon pull is what's going to happen. And then we'll speed this up, or not speed it up, but we'll go ahead and let it run on a normal speed and see what happens here. Okay, so the rally has been set, and now they're starting to pour in to fill the rally. And this person right here in the middle, he's the one that's actually rallying this person. And as you see, you can see different people coming in. And you know, the big mistake we made here is, what we should have done was we should have had a counter rally for the rally lead at this point, because the guy was only about 200-300 million. And what we should have done was we should have actually had it ready to set, but our rally lead was actually caught on Fury in other kingdoms, so she couldn't port in just yet. So that's why we weren't able to get a counter rally on this particular person. Now you could see that the rally has about 2 minutes left, and we're just making sure everything's crossed and dotted. And you can see the gear is not that great on this particular person, so it's an easy rally cap for us. And of course, by reigning, you could earn points as well. And what we're doing at this point is we're sending him fake resources, trying to wake him up, supposedly, because he's supposed to be offline. He's really not doing anything at this point, just sitting there, and we're just sending him information or resources, trying to wake him up. Which, you know, of course we all do this, right? We make fake reigns and whatnot to do get the rally going, because we don't want them to pull back. And obviously they saw the rain coming in. Now we're almost down to it. He still hasn't pulled a Gryphon just yet. You will see it. You gotta actually pay close attention to see the Gryphon coming in, because of the arrows definitely gotten smaller since the last update, which can be advantageous or disadvantageous for either party. So we're less than a minute away, and he's rally actually, I believe, doesn't get filled. It only fills about 1.7 million, but because of the comp that now doesn't have anti-scout on, we want them to see, and we want them to see that he is really weak with 2 troop types only and about 6 million troops, I believe. And the rally takes off, and at this point you see on the right all of his Gryphon came in. Now what we're going to do is, or what he's going to do is, he's going to pour it out to keep them from disbanding the rally, because we want to eat this rally at this point. Now of course, if you had a rally lead at this point in the kingdom, you could set the rally on him about right now, and we should be able to counter attack. And you could see that it was a successful defense, and everybody within the rally actually got some points for KVK, and then Quack poured it back in with a smile and shows him the leader. So this is basically how the rain trap work with Gryphon. Gryphon portion of it actually makes you a lot stronger as a rain trap, and by doing that, you're even without the Gryphon itself, about 2 million troops, a lot of rain traps are able to handle the rally by just with the raining only. But with the Gryphon, obviously it makes it a lot easier. And I believe on this particular one, he only had like 100 or 200k wounded, and that was it. Now we'll go ahead and go on to the next example. This was prior to KVK. This was when we first tested the rain trap with Gryphon pull. Again, this is another rain trap with Gryphon pull, and the rally has already been set. He's already gotten his rain in, and now all he's waiting for is to pull the Gryphon. And this was brand new guild that came into our kingdom and wanted to rally a 200 million might or 230 million might castle, and they decided to go for it. They just came in and just set a rally, and now here goes the rally. You see him pull the Gryphon in. It barely gets there in time, and then it caps the person there. Of course, he pulls out real quick after the cap. So those are a couple of examples of rain trap with rally. Again, the bad thing about it is if the opposing or rallier actually speeds up the rally by using carpets, it can actually get there before your Gryphon. It can actually do a lot of damage. And another thing is, of course, you by raining, if the opposing or the attackers actually use Blackwing Familiar, you can actually end up with a bunch of reds on your side. But that goes with any rally. And another thing about Gryphon, if you're doing a Gryphon trap out there, be careful of the rallies, because once somebody or a guild spots that you are a Gryphon trap, what they can do is, instead of sending 6-7 solo marches, they can pretty much set a rally on the suspected Gryphon trap and just pull resources that way. And that's one way to bust up a Gryphon trap real quick. Anyhow, I hope this helped whoever is trying to become a rain trap or Gryphon trap or whatnot. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.